So the funny thing about shows like Six, like any new production, anything that's not already a revival, and I mean revivals too, unless they just have somebody in mind, Music Man, is that most of the time you need to audition to get cast in them. Now I don't know about anybody else out there. I don't know about anybody else who's in theater or maybe just community theater or maybe just likes theater in general. I am not good at auditions. I suck at auditions, as a matter of fact. I ask too many questions. I'm over-prepared, which is a bad thing, because I'm unwilling to budge on most things that I do. I'm just a very stubborn person. Comes with the territory. Making sure we're still recording. It already feels like I'm performing for nobody, so it'd be really nice if I wasn't actually performing for nobody. My dog's downstairs, I have to go check on her. This is probably freaking her out. But also, she's already deaf, so I don't really know if it would. So, I'm not good at auditions, and it's actually my least favorite part of my job. And the fun fact is that when you're an actor, auditioning is your job. With the off chance of possibly getting a gig, which is why I've had so many concerns about my career going forward, because, if I hate auditioning, then why am I going to continue doing a job where that's most of it? And I've had a lot of questions about that, and I don't have an answer yet. But what I do have is I can give you a little bit of an idea of what it's like to be auditioning. So first of all, you probably wouldn't have a microphone. When you come home to me, I'll wear a sweeter smile and hope that for a while you'll... Oh, okay. Thank you. Thank you so much. I'm climbing uphill, Jamie, climbing uphill. I'm up every morning at 6. And standing in line with 200 girls who are younger and thinner than me, who have already been to the gym. I'm waiting 5 hours in line and watching these girls just coming and going in dresses that look just like this, till my number is finally called. When I walk in the room, there's a table of men, always men, usually gay, who've been sitting like I haven't, listening all day to 200 girls, belting as high as they can. I am a good person, I'm an attractive person, I am a talented person, grant me grace. I should have told them I was sick last week. They're gonna think this is the way I sing. Why is this pianist playing so loud? Should I sing louder? I'll sing louder. Maybe I should stop and start over. I think I'm gonna stop and start over. Why is the director staring at his crotch? Why is that man staring at my resume? Don't look at my resume. I made up half of my resume. Look at me, don't look at that. Look at me, no, not at my shoes. Don't look at my shoes, I hate these stupid shoes. Why did I choose these shoes? Why did I pick this song? Why did I pick this career? Why does this pianist hate me? If I don't get a call back, then I can go to Crate and Barrel with Mom and buy a couch. Not that I want to spend a day with Mom, but Jamie needs space to write. Since I'm obviously such a horrible, annoying distraction to him, what's it gonna be like when we have kids? And once again, why am I working so hard? These are the people who cast Russell Crowe in a musical. Jesus Christ, I suck, I suck, I suck, I suck. When finally you come home to... Okay, thank you so much. I will not be the girl stuck at home in the burbs with the baby, the dog, and the garden of herbs. I will not be the girl in the sensible shoes, pushing burgers and beer nuts and missing the clues. I will not be the girl who gets asked how it feels to be trotting along at the genius's heels. I will not be the girl who requires a man to get by. Thank you. So it's rough. It's not exactly what a person would call fun to do. It's just something that you have to do if you want to make it in this industry, unfortunately. And that's why me and so many others, especially after all of this Scott Rubin shit, have been wondering if we want to make it in this industry after all. And before you get concerned about that, or if you're now having that thought because I've mentioned it, keep in mind, Broadway and stage work is not the only type of performance work. It's not even the only type of theater or stage work. There's a lot of other things we can do. You could be a clown, you could be a drag queen, you could be an acrobatic performer, you could be an actor at a Renaissance fair. There are so many different things that you could do. Unfortunately, most of them do still require auditions, but you could be a cabaret singer, you could be a spoken word poet. There's so many things that you can do as a performer. And I get frustrated because I've fallen for the same trick that all of us have, and that's that you have to be a triple threat, you have to be a skinny white twink, or a skinny white bombshell, depending on what your type is, whatever. You have to go to auditions, and you have to be great at auditioning, and you have to be not only better than everybody else, but know everybody else, because it's who you know. So it gets a little draining. But one way or another, whether it's through TikTok, whether it's through YouTube, whether it's through Vimeo, whether it's through iFunny, don't go on iFunny. Oh my God, it's toxic. I went on there once. It was so toxic. It's like the dark side of 4chan, but its own app. But what we all have to remember is that your skill set as a performer, while you did have one specific goal in mind, there are a lot of other things you can aspire to. Even everyday run-of-the-mill jobs that require a charismatic individual who's able to think on the fly, that's an actor right there. It's important, especially as a performer, to be versatile, and that's something that we're taught from a very young age as performers. I've said performers like 18 times now. Are you tired of me yet? I am. I sure am. But the thing is, the versatility doesn't just apply to theater, it applies to life. Flexibility and versatility are aspects of your skill set that you can apply wherever you go. So, if you've listened this far, if you're still watching, then I urge you to do one thing that you really want to do and use your skill set to get there somehow. Maybe it's take a road trip, maybe it's just spend a day at home. It can be as extreme or as docile as you want, just do it because you have control. The world likes to tell us that we can craft our own dreams, and they set up all of these obstacles in the way of us achieving even the slightest base level of one. So find a way to shoot for something that is what you want, but that you know you can achieve. You know you. So do that. Do you, I guess. How did I get to this point? Anyway, thanks for watching.